do?
Light it backwards.
Coming to you live, Blonde Jesus and Gingerbread Killer.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
We're here to take some phone calls. I'm losing my best friend in
His
the
dog.
world. Not a human, but my dog.
His buddy's pal.
He's been there since...
the best damn dog ever.
Best damn dog in the world. Been there, what, 13 years? Some bullshit.
He's on his edge, and he's got to take him in tomorrow and put him down. So I thought I'd bring him on a live on the Blonde Jesus channel. And so if you guys have anything you guys want to say to Gingerbread and condolences or anything you want to say to him, you know.
Thank you.
Feel free.
I'm very sad.
He needs a little bit of love right now, so that's why he's live here on my channel right now. He needs some love, some support while he's got to daunting task of putting down one of his best friends he's ever had in his entire life.
It's a very hard decision to make. Don't get it wrong. Just because I'm talking normal right now doesn't mean that I don't have the pain in my heart. But I've literally been crying all goddamn day.
This is true.
Up until about 4 o'clock today, I got a bottle of whiskey, and I started drinking beer, so it helped kind of drown that pain, but it's still there. It's still reminiscing, or residual, or whatever. My dog is still here, just so you guys know. He's still here. He's back there somewhere. I've called him, tried to get him to come over here. He won't do it. He's puking his guts out. He's shitting on himself.
Yeah, he's had massive body weight loss.
Massive.
Refuses to eat, drink. He's just not looking good in every way. So I mean, it's a hard time for a guy to have this dog. And tomorrow's the day that he's got it set up to go, and he's gonna go say goodbye to his best friend for the last time. And I think we're gonna have him cremated so he can have him with him for all time. So
I'm gonna get some tattoos right here of his paws and his mane. You know, yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. Like, I'm holding back right now, but it's very, very hard. And I'm just, I'm very happy that I'm surrounded by good friends, such as Blonde Jesus and my old lady, and Booze is a great friend. It does a lot of wonders. I think that's actually the first time I've actually laughed tonight. So,
well, John Keaton said he's got hugs for you and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you, John. We do have a phone. If you guys want to talk to him, I'm gonna go ahead and post the phone number real quick. So
yeah, call in, man. Let's talk. Make me feel better. Here's the thing, though. I have a question before you call in. If I find out that it's something that's worth doing treatment for, or it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg, should I do it? Even though I don't have an arm and a leg to give, or being that it's cheaper to euthanize and put him out of his misery or pain that he's in, that I think he's in, should I do that too? There's a lot of questions here. Personally, I really believe that, I talked to Blonde Jesus earlier, we personally really believe that he's done. I found black nodules on his stomach area, his chest area.
No, I just think his mind's still there. His mind's still.
But his body is shut down.
Yeah, his body's given out, and so he's trying to hold on for everything he's got right now, and so that wasn't. I know it wasn't.
It wasn't him.
So if you guys have anything you guys want to say to help, ease Gingerbread Killer a little bit, he could definitely use some kind words right now. So let's get some kind words coming in. I'm going to post the phone number up again. This is the phone number.
And again, this is real shit. This is not scripted.
No,
this is not something from YouTube. I told, he didn't want to do this. I made him do this. I said, I want to go live because I want to hear what people have to say. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, killing my dog? Is that the right thing to do? A lot of people say you're not killing him, you're putting him down.
Yeah,
whatever. To me,
I'm
fucking killing him. Right? That's what I'm doing. I personally don't want him to go to a fucking hospital.
He'd rather do it like how he's heard stories about, like, because I grew up on a farm or whatever, and I've been through some crazy scenarios before. I've heard about these things, and when we have horses that go down and break a leg, I mean, sometimes you got to put your horse down, and so I mean, he's also debated that too as well. You know, just for
I don't want
quick
my
and
dog to
simple.
go to a place that's unknown with weird smells, and that's the last thing he remembers.
But but once again, I did remember. I
I'd like
told
to
you
do the
that.
house.
I think it's important that the last thing he smells though is you, of course. So this isn't going to be a hateful conversation. I hope one of my moderators shows up here to help moderate this.
It can be hateful. I don't give a fuck, cause fuck you guys, bro. This is real life. This is real fucking life.
So if one of my moderators can jump in here and actually moderate. But yeah, he's saying goodbye to his good friend, and he's not having a good day today. So
Not at all.
let's show him a little bit of love, some compassion. If you guys have some
I must
kind
say
words that
though,
you want to say about him and his
Lulu
dog.
Love, I got a shout out. Lulu Love here, she personally texted me via Facebook Messenger, and she actually said, hey, I'll give you whatever money is needed to put your dog down humanely and do whatever it takes. And, the thing is, I really appreciate that, but I will never take handouts. I don't do that. That's just not me. The thing is, it's my problem, it's my issue. I will handle it. But, I do want to say thank you to Lulu Love for touching base with me and having those kind words that she had previously said.
Yeah,
to me,
and being so thoughtful to help out and everything like
yeah,
that.
it's very nice. Thank you very much.
He's a good friend. His dog, I've known him for a while now, and he's a good dog. Nothing but the greatest of dogs. One of the best I've ever met. And so it's hard for me too. I handle death though a little bit differently than he does, especially since this is his boy though. This is like his son to him. So
Right, it'd be like if his son died.
Yeah,
his
I would
actual
probably be
son
like
died,
him.
He'd probably be like me drinking a bottle of whiskey. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, drowning my sorrows in the bottle of
Right,
whiskey.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? So it's the same difference. I mean, a lot of people out there are like, well, it's just a fucking dog. Fucking get over it.
No,
Not
but-
to me. Come here, buddy. Come here, son. Here he comes.
Hey, here he is.
Good boy.
Hey, bud.
Hey, we're talking about you, son. He's wagging his little tail here a little bit. He's just gonna come lay right here. Good boy.
That's a good buddy.
Man, his spine, I can feel his spine right through his skin. It's disgusting.
But like again, we try to feed him, we try to give him water, and he won't take any of it.
He
It's
won't
just
take
a
any
sad
of it.
time in us right now.
Go ahead and call in if you want to call in, man. Let's talk, Say some hot love.
So,
Good boy. I think he knows what's coming, and I think he's happy that it's coming, is why he's so perked up. He's just kind of like, thank
I guess
you.
I'm gonna have to moderate until it's not at all a conversation that needs to be taken lightly. This is not something that
A lot of people saying negative shit.
I don't know. I haven't really
I
been
didn't
reading
see
any of this stuff.
Good boy, dude. Good boy. Best damn dog in the world right here, y'all. Best damn fucking dog in the world.
So, but it's hard to say goodbye to such a good friend. This isn't going to be a really long live stream because I don't know how much we're going to be able to keep it together for you guys. But
We'll keep it together. We got enough beer and whiskey to last us.
yeah, there was talk about some of the good times. I brought that up earlier too. It's show the pupper. Here, we can do this real quick.
Oh, he's gonna drink.
Oh, he's drinking water for the first time.
Is he really?
Let's see if he drinks this.
Turn the camera on.
I'm working on it. I'm trying. So there's the bud. He's actually thinking about taking some water.
It looks like he's gonna drink something. Oh,
No,
he just
he
walked
said
away.
no.
See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. He just walks away and lays down like this.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
He won't take the water.
Get a drink, buddy. Get a drink.
So this is what we're dealing with. We put water in front of him. It's typical classic tale of you can lead a dog to water, but you can't make him drink it. But usually it's horses. But tomorrow's gonna be the last day I think that he'll be here. He's not looking good, but you look in his eyes and he's got all the love in the world.
He doesn't want to go. He doesn't. He does not want to go.
He's a good
And I
dog.
said this. I predicted this for a long time. I predicted this. He's a witness to this. I predicted it, that when it's time for my dog to go, he's not going to want to go on his own. I'm going to have to fucking put him down. And I fucking
How old
said
is he?
that. 13.
Vinny G wants to know how old.
I think he's like 13, or maybe a little bit older.
Yeah,
14.
It's about normal for a dog his size. I mean, but it's been really rapid over the last few days too. It's not like it's just you know, it's been going progressively. This is something that happened very rapidly lately. So
He walked over there to the bowl of water, babe, and acted like he was going to drink some water, and then
Sorry.
he just stood and looked at it and didn't drink it.
No. He's trying. He wants to.
Well, if he wants to, maybe we can. What do you guys think?
we'll see. I guess tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. It's just
I can't read your comments. Call in, because I can't read your comments. Just call in.
Come on, Papa.
so we're getting it is old age and what illness is suffering from. He's very sick and suffering. He needs to just be at
Lay
peace.
down with you?
Yeah, he's
I will lay
13
down
years
with
old,
you.
and I think he doesn't want to give up though. You can tell he doesn't want to give up, but his body's saying a different story. Unfortunately.
You know, it's kind of sad to see here we're talking about him in front of him. I feel like he knows everything that we're saying, too.
Papa.
You know, it's weird. It's just like...
But normally he'd be over here just hanging out with us. Normally he'd be, barking at things, and especially squirrels. He doesn't even bark at squirrels anymore.
Get away.
Best damn dog in the world, y'all. Buddy the Dude
Go away.
Daniel. That's his name. Buddy the Dude Daniel. That's his name. Don't forget it. Don't forget that shit. I won't
Thank
forget
you,
it.
bullshit moderator. Unfortunately, we don't have the needs to do so, but we're gonna tomorrow. Like I said, he's gonna go and take care of some things. He's gonna be if worst case scenario is if it is his time, then he will be cremated tomorrow, and he'll be in a little urn for my man Gingerbread Killer here to have him for all the time. So, I mean, at least he's gonna have that kind of pleasure to have him with that. It's like a family member.
What's up with the phone calls, though? Let's do some phone calls. Fuck that. Call
Let someone
fucker.
call in and
Call in. What are you, scared to call the fucking number? Call the fucking number right now. I dare you.
No, it's supposed to be, to help you, to ease you. So if you want to call in and say something to Gingerbread Killer about his dog real quick, go ahead, feel free. I'll post the number up again. Sam just posted it up, so, you guys can see it. He's going through a rough time right now, and he can use all the condolences, use all the positive words that anyone can say right now.
Or if anybody out there is a fucking vet and can tell me what to do, I can tell you the symptoms he's got. Just, tell me what to do. Like, who vet? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many vets are we degenerates to the point where we don't get those type of people on here?
No, I just don't think a lot of vets YouTube either, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they don't got time for that shit. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how you do, I think you just dial 1-925.
Here, just go ahead and post the number on and let them know.
I don't know how else you would dial it, though. I don't know. I've heard of this, and I think internationally you just gotta hit the 1 button. I think there's is there an extra one you got?
Nope.
I don't know. Never had to actually call internationally before. But Vinny said if he could figure out how to call in, he'd call in. He's taking photos of his wife there with his dog. Oh, and from one of our viewers, that she said photos of Buddy. She put a memorial video together for you.
Thank you very much. I'll get you some. Hopefully, I think I have some good ones where he was healthy.
When he was good, yeah.
I'm not gonna try to get some scrawny ones, but.
No. I'm sure you got some photos somewhere of him.
Smell him. Smell his belly. Look, roll him over and look at his belly. You can see the shit I'm talking about. You smell him? Smells like death, dude.
Alright, so there's the state I'm in, just so you know. That's the state that my area code is in as well. As far as I know, that's how I know how to present my phone number. That's all I know how to do.
That's all he knows, folks.
Oh, I guess that's how you do it. 0011 plus 1 plus
Yeah, that's right.
the number. Oh, is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Well, sounds like someone knows how to do international phone calls. I don't. I personally do not. So. I've been trying to kick beer and cigarettes, but I come home and I find my buddy, my dude,
The dude.
Buddy the dude. Oh, he Googled it. Nice, awesome. Thank you for Googling that for us.
He's everybody's buddy. That's why I named him Buddy, because he's just friends with everybody.
Couldn't not have a beer.
Unless you try to break into my house, which happened when he fucking tore some, not really to shreds, but he fucked them up and that's where they left, and there was blood, and I had to call the police and file a report, and they never found anything, but yeah.
He's a good dog. He's such a good dog. So, not a good night for us, but, hey, we're hoping that some of you guys can, help comfort my friend here a little bit. So that's why we're here tonight. So hopefully some of you guys can do that for him.
Nobody wants to call in, huh?
I think, Vinny's still trying to figure it out.
Hey, buddy. He's a good
I
boy.
wonder if this one will even take international phone calls. I don't know. Yeah, no, it should. I mean, I've taken one from a different country before.
It will.
Yeah, we've had one international phone call before.
How you doing over there, buddy? Doing good? Yeah, not really, huh? You're fucking dying. It's fucked up.
Well, don't talk to him like that.
I fucking love you. Motherfucker, I fucking love you. He's a stubborn son of a bitch, by the way, just so you guys know.
Just like his dad.
Yeah. You tell him, like, get or something, he'll, like, look at you, like, "Arr."
He's stubborn as a mule. A pack mule trying to go fucking, straight uphill. But,
My back hurts.
would you have to go grab the blanket?
Yeah.
Did he take it over there with
It's
him?
covered in fucking vomit.
No.
Yeah, he dragged it through the vomit. Yeah,
There's
for
no
sure.
vomit.
Hey, for sure he did. I watched it.
Look, it's
Babe,
clean.
for sure I watched it.
Well, it's not gonna kill him.
Thanks for saying that. Thank you.
Bud. Spud's my bud. Alright, well. Looks like everyone's pretty much said what they gotta say. I mean, if you guys...
I didn't see anything.
Well, I mean, the comments kind of stopped coming in, but, we're just, once again, we're here.
Depressing moment.
Yeah,
What do you
I mean,
want?
it's just sad, I mean, he needs a little bit of comforting noise, and, I wish someone would at least call him in and tell him that, that
Call in and fucking say something now.
It's like a dying
Oh, yeah, that
relative.
works.
How would you feel? Sitting there laying around.
Now.
But, other than that, I mean,
Leave him alone. Go away from me.
it's just
I
our
don't
typical
like you.
Monday morning, or Monday evening.
Monday morning.
Yeah, it's
huh?
Monday morning.
Wow. Okay.
Monday evening, and,
What are you guys doing? Hit me up. Who's got questions? Who's got answers? Who's got concerns? Who's got fuck yous? There we go.
oh, I think this is him. Hey, what's up? You're with Blonde Jesus.
And Gingerbread Killer live.
Hey, howdy, Blonde Jesus. It's Vinny G here.
Hey, what's up, Vinny G?
Yeah, good. Just calling from Australia in regards to the sad moment.
Oh man, right on, dude. Call from Australia. That's fucking awesome. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I fully sort of understand the moment you're going through. I'm sort of a farm boy myself, and I've had quite a few actually pets that I've had to take care of myself. I know it's not a very sort of a good moment, and I've gone from extremes to do I watch it die slowly, or do I take care of it myself? And
Right.
I'm over here to be mainly the kindest way I could possibly find, and just watch them go to sleep slowly, like a normal person would go to sleep, and that's about it.
Yeah, I really appreciate that because, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Old Yeller or not, but I was thinking about taking him out to a piece of land that a friend of mine owns and putting one in between the eyes because I don't want him going to the hospital and smelling these weird smells for the last time. I want him to be at peace with what he knows. And, so...
I can give you advice on how to make it more peaceful than that. No guns needed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'd love to hear it.
Okay. What I've done in the past is I've found like a basket big enough to put them to sleep in, where they would normally rest. And I've actually put chloroform, soaked a blanket in chloroform, and basically covered it with a towel so I didn't have to wash. But what the chloroform does is it actually puts it as they go to sleep. They go to sleep like a normal,
Right.
like they normally would in their life cycle, and they just never wake up.
Yeah, that's awesome that happens. But here in California, it's a very liberal state, so even me putting one between his eyes is technically inhumane as far as I know. So they will arrest me for, animal cruelty,
Right.
which is a felony here, and wrapping him in a blanket of chloroform. Although
Whoa.
sounds good, which I agree with, because he would just absolutely go to sleep and he would just be on his way. Here where we live, it's one of those things where they go, unfortunately you can't do that.
Yeah, a little frowned upon.
You get 50 fucking
It's
years
a
to life.
catch-22.
So,
But you know
You're
what
damned
though?
if you do,
Yeah,
you're
damned
if you
we're
don't.
talking about burying him though. It would be fine if we were just trying to bury him and like have a little burial site for him that he can go visit and stuff like that. Because we do have a place for that. But
right, but I'm trying to do a cremation. I want to
Yeah,
have
you-
him on my mantle, my fireplace mantle. I want to have an urn.
and so that kind of throws a monkey wrench in that whole,
Right,
of
yeah.
him trying to do
Yeah,
it. And not
see-
to mention the fact I don't know if he can actually pull the trigger or something himself.
Well, I as much as I say that I think I can,
I don't think he
I
could.
think I will, just because I know my dog is
Yeah.
suffering, and I know that I'm going to be helping him.
But
To
that's how
not.
we
Well,
used to our
I've,
animals back
yeah.
in the old days.
I see a lot of sadness, and I don't care what anyone says to me. Any animal is a man's best friend, no matter. I mean, the animal is
Yeah.
a friend, that
Yeah.
person, and I've got a couple of excavators, and I'm always getting phone calls to go to these paddocks where there's horse abuse, and I watch people bring the horses to me. I've got to dig the hole. The animal's still alive,
Right,
Yeah.
and fortunately, the vets are on standby with the 3 great big syringes of the green liquid, and it happens very quickly.
Yeah.
But
That's-
I mean,
that's the other thing that
if it's
worries
going to be
me.
a problem,
That's the other thing that
Sorry?
worries me. The other thing that worries me is I know what they give him in this quote unquote humane way of euthanization. They give him a high dose of potassium chloride, which stops his heart.
yeah,
But before his heart stops,
Yeah.
his breathing has to stop with his heart. And the thing is that his breathing is going to continue while his heart stops, which is going to make it even worse. It's going to put fear into him.
yeah, that's right.
And that's what I don't like. That's why
Yeah.
I think that I
It's
should just
gonna
take him
happen
out.
so fast.
and
He's
I
not even gonna know.
I think that I should just put one right between his
No.
eyes. But the thing
Well,
is, if I
I'm
do
gonna,
that,
as cruel as I'm gonna sound, if that's your view on things, and you're totally entitled to it, if you can actually pull the trigger, well, that will be the quickest way. And I don't want to say that, but I mean, I've done that. I've done that. I can
no, I
say
hear
I've
you.
done
Yeah,
that.
I hear you. Yeah.
It's definitely one of the hardest ways to do it, but I mean, if
But
you
you
ask
know
me,
what?
it's one of the
It's-
most humane as well.
I view him as my son. It's my son. I should be that.
Yeah.
I should have the right to make sure that he doesn't suffer in any way, shape, or form. And if that means putting one to his
Yeah.
head and making sure that everything ends in that instant, instead of waiting to stop breathing, waiting for his heart to stop, I think I should have the right to do that.
Yeah, well, you've got to look at how you would want to be treated yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
Whether
That's very
you
true.
have a
Very
really
true.
serious, if you've got a serious ailment, I mean, I know myself that if I'm on my deathbed and my death is going to be 3 weeks long, well, I'm going to nick myself. I'm going to end it there and then. I don't care what anyone says. It's on a
Right,
live
you know,
stream or
and
not. I'm not going to put any.
With that,
Sorry?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but with that, if we're talking about ourselves here, I absolutely would 100% want somebody to put a round through my fucking head, right here, right fucking here. I would
Yeah.
want that to happen, knowing that it would be, no pain, quick, endless, very
Yeah.
quickly. Like that's what I would want personally. So
We're getting mixed
Yeah.
mixed signals with some
But
of
you
our viewers right now. Some of them saying the sleep before putting his heart, or they put him to sleep before the heart stops, and then 2 shots usually for the IV. And then we got another viewer saying that the potassium chloride is some fucking nasty shit.
It is,
so.
yeah. That's what I've read. I've heard it's very, very nasty. I've heard that it's very painful.
People just don't comprehend how animals think. Animals have a brain and they think like us, so they would want to be, they want their suffering over as well as a human being would. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just trying to, he's trying to think of what's the best way.
I'm just trying to think, like,
him,
what's the best way? Like, should I just do it, or should I go have somebody else do it? But, I really can't take him to a place where the smells are different.
He's going to know. I mean, I was in a situation where my cat was hit by a car a couple of months ago, and I mean, I've got shotguns. What do? I mean, it's the kid's animal, and I love the cat myself. But I had to make a decision on spending $700 to save the cat, and the cat's still here today. But if I didn't have the kids, I can tell you that I would have probably got the 22 out.
The thing is,
I know it's a hard thing.
The thing is that if he can be saved, obviously that's what I want. I want him to be saved, but I don't want to be able to save him and spend all this money
and have him still suffer.
And then a year later, he's fucking suffering again, and it's just like a constant. I hate to say this because it makes me sound inhumane, but I don't want it to be like a fucking money pit, like a car that you just got to constantly put money into. Like, he gave me a good life. He had a great life. He's been my best friend for
a lot of
13, 14 years. I mean, he's been there thick and thin. I mean, he's been there through both my child's births. He's watched over my children. I mean, he is the most fantastic dog I could really ever ask for.
Yeah, the decision is like in that situation as well. I mean, look, the vet hit me up for $500 to start with the cat, and by the time I picked the cat up, it was $700.
Wow.
And it's always going to have ongoing problems.
Wow.
But it sounds like your dog might have tumours or something, does it?
I don't know because we haven't been to a vet. He just all of a sudden took a turn for the worse. It's been like a last week and a half. He hasn't eaten. He hasn't been drinking. He's throwing up this brown vial bullshit. He's fucking shitting, but he's not shitting.
Well,
he's just kind of like running down his leg. Today he had 2 seizures. He's puked numerous times throughout the day today. I mean, he's
let
just...
them know they really don't do house calls either.
He's...
In the last few days, it's been the last 3 or 4 days, I would have to say, is when he's really kind of took the turn.
He's lost a lot of weight. I mean, at least 20, 40 pounds.
He's been very progressive on the weight loss,
Yeah.
It's see, the minute you engage in vet, you're engaging a third party, and you're opening yourself up to scrutiny. That's the thing, and like, let's say it is cancer, for example. They're going to try and put the animal on chemo, and it's going to cost you an absolute fortune. And like you said, there's no guarantee it's going to work.
Right, and that's my point. It's like I can spend all this money that I don't have to hope that it works.
Yeah.
Or I can do what I know is going to work and end the suffering now. You know what I'm saying?
In future.
Yeah.
So,
In future.
I mean, like, I found black nodules on his abdomen area. He's got a bunch of them everywhere. I thought it was like dry blood or something. So I tried to like scrape them off, and they're attached to his skin. They're these like black nodules, and they're very nasty looking, and they're symmetrical in shape. So it's definitely I believe. I mean, I'm not a veterinarian. I'm not a doctor of any kind whatsoever, but just doing Google research. I believe that he has cancer, and I believe that his cancer is probably stage 4, ready for the next level.
Yeah. Look, it's easy for me to stand here in Melbourne, Australia, and tell you, but I'm going to tell you what I would personally do. I look to me, a dog that lives to 13 years of age has had a good life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it comes to a decision of weighing up the money, well, realistically, I know it's going to sound harsh. The money would probably be spent better on your own children. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And the children don't get to see the dog suffer.
Yes.
I would actually put it down.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I really thank you for that, man. Thank you so much for all that. You've been awesome in this conversation. You've had a lot of insight. You've had a lot of knowledge. I truly appreciate that. You know, I'm trying to hold back the tears right now, but you know, it's.
Yeah, like I said, I've been in your position many times, and I'm a bit of a rough nut, you know. I'm a farm boy type thing, and you know, so it still brings tears to my eyes when I've got to do it. But I've got to weigh up the options, you know, and I've got to weigh it up. And
I mean, I've had animals. I've had animals in the past, you know, growing up with my parents and stuff, who have died or whatever. And when you're a youngster, it's kind of different. It's kind of like, okay, they died. You cry about it. You move on. You get a new dog. Yay! Well, this is different. I'm old, and my dog is old.
Yeah, that's right.
This is your dog.
Yeah,
this is your
this
boy.
is my dog. This is me. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just a lot, man. But
well, it's one movie that really touched my heart, and I'm just
Old Yeller. Old Yeller.
No, is that Marley that with the golden retriever, where they get the dog as a puppet that destroys everything, and in the end the family's grown up and the kids are there.
Milo, is it Milo or
Milo and Stitch
Marley?
Oh, me and Marley or something like that.
Yeah. Like Owen Wilson in it or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's exactly what it's like. Yep.
Yeah, and that's the situation you're in, you know, and it's gonna. Unfortunately, when you've had an animal that long, it's not an animal anymore. It's a human companion. It's like a human. It knows you. You know the dog, and unfortunately, I'm not one for. I've watched an animal. I let it live that long, that it suffered that long in its death. That I vowed never again I would take care of it myself.
Right.
Because it's the suffering in the end, I guess, is too great, you know, and it becomes like, imagine, and as sad as it's going to sound, having your father, say, for instance, God forbid he be gone and he's still with you, but imagine in that situation where you've got to change nappies, you've got to feed, you've got to, you know, and don't you think that a human being would want it to end, got to that as well, you know what I mean? That's sort of my point.
Yeah, no, I totally understand, man. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for
that's
giving
definitely
me,
been an awesome call right there.
Yeah, awesome call. Thank you for giving me the advice that I think I should have, even though I already know it, but, you know, I just need people to confirm it, I guess, to make me feel better about my decision. You know, it's a hard decision.
Well, it's a hard decision, but your decision will be the right one, no matter what the outcome. You know what I mean? And respectful human beings to one another shouldn't have any nasty things to say about it, because you're the one that's living that life, and you've got to live through it no matter what decision you make. And at the end of the day, you know, like I said, you have to live with it, and you know you will know you've done the right thing when you've done it.
I think you're right. As much as I don't want it to happen, I feel that I am making the right decision. As sad as it makes me to say that, it's still the right thing to do, and I'm going to do it because I have to do it. And I don't want to, but I have to.
Yep.
And that's just a part of life, you know, and I really appreciate you calling in. I guess other people are trying to call in here. So we're going to let you go, but thank you very much for all your
I'm going to go myself, because this is probably going to be one of the most expensive calls I've got this month.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you for spending all your money to call us. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No worries. I'll jump back on the chat.
All right, mate.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Okay, see you guys.
All right, who's next here? Wow.
So that was a good call.
That was really good. Thank you very much to that caller who had a lot of positive insight. Maybe he actually made me feel better about decisions that I'm making. Here goes my dog now. He's walking away. He's probably going to go puke. Or he's going to come. Hey, come here, son.
Come hang out with us.
Come here, boy. Good boy. Lay down. He's right here with us. He's laying down right now as we speak. He's in between Blonde Jesus and I right now.
He's just sitting here right here with us.
He's got a blanket on him. He's just hanging out. So, anybody else want to call and talk about this? I'd like to talk about it. Anybody else want to talk about it? We got plenty to talk about.
Oh yeah. You know, it's just there's a lot of good stories with him. I mean, we've had sometimes there's been about like 10, 15 kids running around this house, and you know, he's been running around just happy as can be, tail wagging, chasing all the kids around, barking at them, playing with them, and
Yep.
you know, it's funny because as much as he loves his papa here, we call him the papa.
Dude,
You know,
read
this is
this
papa.
from fucking Tony.
Uh,
I'm about to punch her in her fucking face.
well, he's running around playing with the kids and stuff like that. You know, he was, as much as he loves him, yeah, he loves the kids more. So, I mean, that's when you know you have a solid, good dog right there. I mean, a dog that is more concerned with the kids, you know, their well-being, their behavior, and what they're doing, and wants to be with them and be around them, and lets them hang out and hang on them and stuff like that. You know, that's definitely when you know you have a sign of a really good boy, and that's what Buddy's been. And he's been that really good boy right there. You know, I know Dan was telling me earlier when he was living in Vegas. You know,
Don't tell Dan.
don't tell him. Don't tell them.
Don't. No, he's reading something personal. Ignore it.
Oh, okay. So, you know, he used to live in Vegas for a little bit, and, you know,
Don't respond, I already did.
he took him into the casinos one time and, you know, told him it was a service dog, and he's sitting there gambling. He's sitting there just all hella happy just to be with this guy while he's gambling, you know, and doing this, that, and the other. I mean, he's just a loving dog. I mean, as long as you're in the room, he just wants to be around you, and that's another thing that's been concerning us lately is that, you know, he hasn't really been responsive. He's not really trying to hang out with anyone.
My kids on where my money goes. They ask. I'm telling them. $1,200 went towards bills.
Yeah. Well, they don't need to know that. That's not.
No,
their
she
business.
does. She's calling me out. Saying I need to be more responsible as a parent with my money.
That's him talking to her and her reiterating.
I know. That's why I responded the way I did. Now, I'll check that shit. Believe me.
There's no biopsy yet because he's still alive. But you know, we're here talking about the best damn dog ever that we've, you know,
See
one
my
of the best
response,
dogs.
though?
He's definitely one of the best dogs I've ever met in my life. So I know that.
Don't text. Don't text. Don't.
He's texting.
Don't.
So if any of you guys want to call in and talk with Gingerbread and give him some kind words and try to help his mind at ease a little bit with his decisions that he's facing with when it's coming to, you know,
Now
the
I gotta
last
deal
goodbyes
with
with
this
his
shit?
dog.
Are you
Nope,
fucking
I got
kidding
it.
me?
I got it.
No,
I
I'm
got
about
it.
to go in
Hey.
there in a heartbeat.
Nope.
Don't worry
I
about
got
it.
it.
We're
It's
here.
my kid. I'll deal with
About
her.
to fucking handle this shit. Little fucking bastard. Because your fat ass doesn't have everything you want to eat.
What? Who's mistaken who with what? Oh. Yeah, they're starting to talk smack.
Talk smack. Nobody cares.
We're not here to talk smack to each other.
Nobody even cares.
Yeah.
At all. You can do it all you want. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Not one person cares.
Pray
The
for
only person
puppers.
that cares, I guess, that would be the one person would be you. That's
Yep.
it.
He's a good boy. I wish we can get him, you know, at least on the lap or something. But he's not willing to do all that.
Well, maybe if your fucking brother Billy helped us out.
Sam said
Sit
she's
by
sending her hugs to
vape
you.
pens.
Yeah. Then someone else said hugs for the doggo.
Thank you very much.
So, once again, this is probably not going to be, you know, a 3-hour live. It's going to be just a really short live tonight. We're just, thank you again, Sam, for sending more
Well,
hugs
he's
for
saying
him.
that because he has to go do, what is it again?
9 time?
No. Something else, Blunt Jesus, something else. You
No, I'll do that tomorrow. I can do that. It's just an episode. I got to do that tomorrow. I got to do editing and stuff like that. I'm not doing that tonight. I should have
Yeah,
started.
it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I should have started that a while ago if I was going to do that. But, you know.
We have no more callers, huh? None?
Yeah, if anyone wants to call and give their, you know, condolences or, you know, their opinions or about what he should do with his puppers, I mean, once again, here's the number. Call on in. We are taking live calls. He can use all the all the help he can get, all the kind words he can get. Once again, this is not an easy decision for him. It's really rough on him. So I mean, if you have some kind words you want to call in and say, we had a very good conversation with Vinny G. We had a very good conversation with him. He was very awesome with that.
Tell her to get a job.
People are asking, give a couple more stories of you and your puppers.
That's what Jeff said.
Well, hold on 1 second here.
He's getting sidebarred.
That's my boss. He feels bad.
Well, he's always been there for me through the ups and downs, the fun times, the bad times. You know, before I met my old lady here, I was going through it. He was there for me. A lot of shit happened with my kids and my parents because they're fucking assholes, and he was there for me. I was in Las Vegas all by myself. He was there for me. I used to cry my eyes out every night and drink a bottle of whiskey just because I was sad and trying to cope with it. He was there for me. You know, there was times I used to walk him down the Las Vegas Strip, and they'd be like, "Oh, your dog, nice dog," and he'd be like, you know, like all happy, getting petted and shit. And we walk into hotel casinos, like we walk into Caesar's Palace or the Venetian or fucking, you know, anywhere down there, to be honest with you, and they'd say, you know, security would immediately run up, "Oh, no dogs are allowed," and I'd say, "Well, he's a service dog," and they'd say, "Okay," and without even checking any paperwork or anything. I completely lied. He wasn't a service dog. I just wanted my dog with me, and so we did. We went in there, and I'd sit at a machine and throw a couple bucks in, have a couple drinks, and he'd just sit there and lay down and have a good time. We walk around, we get some cheeseburgers, you know, we do it up. That's what we used to do, you know, we used to do it up, you know.
Why did you, you know, I hate to interrupt a little bit, but tell us about how you got Buddy. I mean, when is it, and how did you come across Buddy? You know, I would love to hear that story.
I thought I told you. I told you?
Well, I may have heard it, but, you know, let's share that story with them.
Okay, so where I got Buddy, I was working for this company called Ecolab, and I worked for the Pest Elimination Division in Las Vegas, Nevada. And one night, I took care of all of Pahrump, Nevada. That was my territory, all of Pahrump, Nevada. And there was this guy, you could tell he's a junkie. He had no teeth, scissor jaw, and whatever, right? Fucking McDonald's manager. He's moving to Oklahoma or some bullshit. You can't take this dog. So he says, "Hey, you looking for a dog?" I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for a dog. Fuck it." Because I kind of was, but I wasn't, but I was. So I said, "Fuck yeah, what's up?" He goes, "Come over and get this dog, bro." So okay, I came through. Took the dog out. He was tied to a tree outside. I felt bad for him. I said, "You guys leave him out there all the time?" He goes, "Yeah, fuck that dog." I said, "All right, I'll take him." So I took him. Well, I had to take this blue recliner suede chair as well, a corduroy chair, Lazy Boy, because I guess apparently that was his chair, Buddy's chair. So I took it, and he came home, and my baby mama at the time was like, "What the fuck, you got a dog?" Because, you know, I work graveyard, and she woke up to a dog, and it was like, "Yeah, I got a dog, what?" And she said, "I don't know about that, fuck that, this fucking dog, I don't know, fuck that." And, well, he turned out to be one of the best damn dogs ever. He happened to get parvo, I guess. I took him in, got him fixed, cost me $1,700. He can never give or get parvo ever again. That's a great thing. Unfortunately now, I guess apparently he has cancer, and you know, I got him neutered, I got him fucking shots, I got him fucking everything, like, you know what I mean, I did it up, cost me like $2,500, and he's kind of just been there since, you know. And like, when my kids were little, my oldest now, she's about 6 months to a year at a time when we had him, he used to literally, she'd be like in the crib, and he'd be on the chair with his head hanging on the crib, like looking in. And I'd be like, "What's up, dude?" And he'd look at me, and he'd look back at the crib. You know, kind of like, I'm watching this little girl right here. You know what I mean? My daughter. Like, I'm watching this little girl. So he was always like that. So, great dog.
Best damn dog ever.
She's only saying that because we're not ordering something.
No, it's
only
all
a
good. I want to order pizza, get her nails done, get her hair done, buy her stuff that she needs, give her money to go to the movies, give her bus fare to go hang out with her friends, whatever. That's all good. But now, because there's
I'm
no
telling you,
food in the house,
somebody else
blah,
is
blah,
in
blah,
her
blah.
ear.
I don't care.
Yeah, I can imagine putting a horse down is pretty damn hard too. I mean, I grew up with horses, and we've had to put a couple
About to find
down.
out
We've
how
had to
rough it's
euthanize a
gonna
couple
be.
horses, and it wasn't easy. Definitely not easy. I mean, but yeah, he's definitely a true dog friend. He's a true buddy. That's why, like I said, he named him.
I named
Buddy.
him Buddy the Dude Daniel. His middle name is the Dude. His last name is Daniel. First name is Buddy.
Yeah.
And he is everybody's buddy. That's why I named him Buddy. Because every time I had somebody come over, they'd be like, "Oh, what's up, buddy?" And they'd be like rubbing on him and shit. And like, it just kind of came to, it was kind of like, yeah, it's everybody's buddy right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you were a shiesty ass motherfucker, then he probably didn't like you too much.
No,
but-
there was a few people I brought over, and he'd kind of snarl at you, like, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "What's your problem, dude?" You know, and then as soon as those people left, he was all good. So I
Oh,
realized...
Equine Barn Engineers in here. Hey, what's up, man? Sorry, this is not really a happy alive. This is we're
happy. We're happy.
We're happy. We're reminiscing of the good times with a dog that we happen to say goodbye to here in the tomorrow. But I'm glad you're in here. You know, we have phone numbers if someone wants to call in, and you know, if someone wants to call in and say something, you know, you're more than welcome. We encourage it. I know my friend here can absolutely use some encouraging words and stuff like that.
Call in, man. Say what's up. Say hi.
Well, I got to repost that. Apparently, I put a number in and it wanted to put letters in there, and I didn't want letters. Stupid fucking phone. There we go.
Oh, sorry we're dealing with my dog's death there, sweetheart. Sorry.
Who?
Tell her that.
Who?
The ungrateful piece of shit that she is. I didn't mean that. I'm just pissed.
Yeah, he's just a little upset. He needs some kind words, a little bit of, you know, a little bit of reassurance that, you know, we're doing the right thing and he's doing the right thing. You know, the more the merrier, the more that helps. So
Is this helping, you think?
I don't know. You wanted to go live? You want to do this? We had a good conversation already, and you know, people are sitting here. They're giving you good comments and good responses. And no, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. You know, we're sitting here, and you know, he's here right now. We're petting him, but this is probably the last day that we're going to be able to have this opportunity to do so. And that's a hard reality.
Very hard reality, yeah.
You know, it's like saying goodbye to your best friend.
It's like this guy died, you know what I mean? Like saying goodbye to him. And it would not be easy. I'd still call him a fag, but it wouldn't be easy.
I'd still be a dumbass, but
But it still wouldn't be easy, that's the point.
I'd be your dumbass.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be my fag. But it's my fag.
You know, it's never easy saying goodbye to anybody. Animal, human, it doesn't matter.
You know, and these other people that sit here and say, like, "Oh, it's a dog, it's just a dog, like, it's not even a human being, it doesn't matter." Well, motherfucker, when you raise something from nothing until it gets to this point, it is something.
Oh, it's absolutely
4
100%
legs,
something.
2 legs, I don't give a
doesn't
fuck.
matter.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
That
That's
is-
my fucking son.
All right, he said he would call, but yeah, they're still working with some horses out there and stuff like that. That's cool, man. We understand. We understand. I know you're doing that ranch life, so I mean, I'm kind of a little jealous of that too. I mean,
Kind of wishing
you
that
understand
right
a
now
little
that
bit
he
more
would
than a
just
lot
go
of
to
other
sleep
people.
and not wake up right now, so I can just touch him and go, okay, he's there. But he's so so
Yeah.
it sucks.
Well, he's one of those stubborn ones. He's not going to go until it's, you know, he's not going to want to go. He's going to fight it until the last little bit.
I can't have that. Can't.
Dogs definitely do behave better than humans. There's a saying that I truly do believe. It's, I don't trust a human that doesn't like dogs.
There's hot
but
dogs.
I
there's
trust a
ground
dog that
beef,
doesn't like a human.
There's fucking chili. There's
No,
corn.
but I was
there's,
like, all right, so
there's
I
so
need to cut
much.
back my expenses, right? So I'm taking you and your sister off my cell phone plan. That saves me about $50.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start paying for your nails. That's additional like $75. So okay, I'm texting them both.
There's hell to eat. I can go there and make a gourmet meal right now. Right now I can do it 100%. You're fucking
know,
tripping.
they-
You know, gourmet for me, because I'm a bachelor, is microwave burritos with tapatio as a wet sauce. Yeah,
I can make those too.
That's a gourmet meal for me. Shit, I eat that all the time. That's primo eating. Yeah, it's better than Top Ramen. Top Ramen ain't got shit on microwave burritos lathered with tapatio. You know what I'm saying? These kids just don't even know. Didn't one of them even come out here and go, "Oh, we're having a free night tonight, right?" It's like,
Yes.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I guess we're doing a free night.
It's because the other one didn't want to have to do anything for themselves. 'cause
Well,
they're
this is why I
lazy.
sent Tony and Faith
I thought
together
that was a free night.
as a combined text.
Free nights.
So
you make
Faith,
own
your
food.
sister is complaining about having no food in the house, so I'm not paying your cell phone bill no more. No more meals, so that way I have more money to feed you guys.
Ugh.
Boom.
Which we have plenty of food, just so you guys know. We
Yeah,
actually do. They just don't
No,
want
they
to
just
cook
don't
it.
want to cook.
No,
Right.
no. What happened was is they want to have a free night, and then they didn't want to go. Oh, now we have to make something a little bit. We have to put things
I have
together.
to actually cook
I might actually have
I
to
have to
put
put
something in the
water.
microwave.
or put meat in the pan.
I even saw one of them eyeball
So
the top
sad.
ramen, and they're like, "Oh, I'll make a meal of this." And it's like,
Just
"Oh,
don't
what
text
happened
her.
to that?"
Leave her stupid ass
Yeah, leave them
alone.
alone.
I'm fucking done.
They wanted free
Make
night.
me feel like a horrible parent. Sorry.
And
Well, who do you think that is saying that?
It's her. I believe it. It's 100% her.
buddy. Who's good like that?
So no more cell phones for the girls next month.
You know, if I didn't, I wish I didn't have to work tomorrow and I can go with you. I would love to be there, but I think it'd be a little too rough for me too. Even though it ain't even my dog. But I don't envy the situation he's gonna have to go through tomorrow. Even though he's talking with his daughters right now.
No, I'm not.
It's never a good
They
situation.
will fuck her up. Get my fucking cell phone cut off.
You know, I've seen some of the comments, you know, with people with horses and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been there when we've had to put down some horses. One of them wasn't even at ripe age. It's just his leg went bad, and we had to put down a good horse too. His name was Comet. You know, I'm sure a couple of you guys heard of him before. I've mentioned him once before. You know, he was 17, 2 hands, dude. He was big, beautiful quarter horse. I think he was quarter and he wasn't Arabian. He might have quarter and chestnut. I think it was. He was quarter and chestnut. Just a big, beautiful animal, and we couldn't understand why he was so damn tall because both of his parents were, you know, pretty normal sized horses. But this guy was 17 too, and the kindest horse you've ever met, and he ended up falling off a rock and broke a leg. Oh yeah, and we ended up having to put him down, and it was like, it was so devastating for everyone involved because, like I said, I watched this horse being born. You know, I was there from day one with this guy, and so was my mom, and so was my family, and so was the owner's family. I mean, we all watched him be born, and that was a tough day for all of us, especially, you know, when you live on small ranches and stuff like that. You don't have many horses, and so it's like putting one of them down is like, that's a tragedy.
Yeah,
you know?
it's big time, yeah.
You know, and then my mom, she has a horse right now. His name is Tosh. He's a little Toshy boy.
I said it straight, don't worry about it.
And his mother, Jody, she was a cute little fucking quarter horse. And when he was born, once again, I saw this horse being born, and I've been there with his mom for a long time, and she ended up getting real sick. We ended up having to put her down before her time, and it's sad. It's just definitely sad. It's never a good day to have to go through this kind of experience, but I guess it's just a part of life that we have to go through and understand, and it kind of actually brings out your true emotions sometimes inside of you, and it lets you know that you are a human being, that you do feel things and stuff like that. You know, it's very tragic, so. I missed a couple comments here. Yeah, I know. I never thought feet would be such a big deal, or the hooves, for horses were such a big deal. But
Make glue, right? Out of them, make glue.
well, no, we had one. We had
Do you make glue out of them or no?
yeah, the hooves, the actual hoof, the material. from the
Yeah,
hoof.
so that goes for good use. You make glue, it's a good thing.
Right, but we had a friend of ours who one of her horses actually got like a nail or something in one of the front feet of the horse. So they had to bandage it up, and the vet took care of it. And by the time that healed, the other foot had been so traumatized by taking all the weight of what should be displaced between 2 feet, it infected that whole entire leg or something, and that ended up being a bad thing for that horse, and that was the end of that horse's time, which was just, of course, once again, devastating, because that was actually a jumping horse. I mean, whatever your horse is used for, it's every animal has a purpose. And when you have to lose that, it kind of takes a toll out on somebody, especially the people that own that animal. So, well, I'm not going to sit here and depress you guys' entire night. So, like I said, this is going to be just a quick live stream, just something that we wanted to say. If someone wants to call in real quick, I'll put the number up one more time. If someone wants to call in and talk something or say something. Some kind of words or very positive.
I told her to give him my phone back.
I was like, you act like I'm drunk.
Alright, y'all, I guess we're going to get out of here then, because we got some other issues to deal with besides my dog, apparently.
Well, we got another 3 minutes. Give it about 3 minutes. We'll take this next 3 minutes to take maybe a call.
To seminary. She can go to Antioch High, so I don't have to drive halfway across town to take her to school. What else can I do? What else can we do to cut back on expenses?
Text her. You need to go there and just talk to her.
No, I don't want to talk to her. I'm gonna fucking hit her.
She's a teenager. She doesn't make the rules. She doesn't get to call the shots.
No, she's not. Because when she has no cell phone, and she goes to Antioch High School, so I save money there. Cut her out of seminary.
She's texting. No. Anyways, we're out of here. Peace.